Welcome back to another set of tips and tricks, and today I'm going to show you how to install the new iPilot link. This Terova here had the iPilot remote system. What iPilot link does is allows us to bring our Minn Kota Terova or our PowerDrive V2, connect it with our Humminbird electronics and our LakeMaster maps. It's now bringing the whole solution all together. With this remote, the first generation, we could do 3 tracks and 3 spot locks, but we didn't know exactly where those were because all you had was a button and a number here. The second generation, like this remote is, allowed you to have 6 eye tracks and 6 spot locks. What iPilot Link does is it allows us to use our Humminbird and our waypoints in here, our routes in here. We can create 50 eye tracks through our routes. We can have 2,500 waypoints in here that we can use as spot locks. Plus, the new remote for iPilot Link allows you to have 16 more spot locks in here. A whole lot more functionality. It is updatable through our Humminbird now. If we need to do software updates, it will update the head. You can update the remote through our Humminbird system. It's going to be Ethernet networked. All you need is a Humminbird unit that is Ethernet compatible to use this system. So let me show you just how simple and easy it is to switch out a system. If you have a Terova without iPilot Link or iPilot, it can be done very similar in the same way. So let's get started. It's out with the old, in with the new. First thing you're going to need is a good old-fashioned screwdriver. And you'll need to take the 4 screws that hold the head unit on. So once we get our 4 screws out, since we got iPilot, you'll need to unplug this connector here. That's all it is. We've gone out with the iPilot. Next thing we need to do is open up our box of goodies. We got the new head, our package there, I've already pulled the remote out because I got it charged up. You will get a charging kit. I've got it back here. The USB charging system. You get a wall adapter, or you can plug this into any USB device. This plugs into the bottom to charge the remote control. You can buy a cigarette adapter and charge it in the boat in between runs if you'd like. So that also does come in the kit as standard equipment from Minn Kota. So we'll lay that over there because we're not going to need that right now. Let's look at the goodies, what we got. This is our Ethernet extension cable that will allow us to extend the Ethernet connection once we run it here. One other thing to get rid of the iPilot, there is a new plate here. This unit has universal sonar on it. All you need to do is reach in here and pop the old plate out. And when we put the Ethernet cable in, we'll pop the new plate in. It extends this hole so you can get both cables up through here. Got some cable ties, 4 new screws. This is your lanyard system. You can have a lanyard, or you can have this quick a belt loop clip with a quick disconnect. You can switch between either ones of these. To install this is pretty simple. Just slide that through, slide that back through, and it's on there. You can hook your quick disconnect, or you can hook your lanyard, however you'd like to carry your remote. Now let's get to the good stuff. Oh, and last but not least, you've got operating instructions, installation instructions here. That's always a good thing to read. There's a lot. Minn Kota does an excellent job of explaining exactly what you need to do. Now what you got is this system here. This is your new iLink. This cable, you'll take the yellow cap off of it. That'd be good to go back on your old iPilot to protect the connection here. All you'll need to do is connect. You'll see its index. There's kind of a round with a tab on it. Just match those up. Squeeze it together. Next, you'll need to uncable now that we have our Ethernet cable, you need to unwind it, run it right through that hole, and then run it right down the cable. Just pull the extras, leave it down here, and this will actually run into either the back of the unit, or you can use this extension if you're using the 5-port hub, which I'll be using. From Vahrenberg, you can get this 5-port hub. You can plug up to 5 accessories or units in. If you would need more, you can daisy chain these by hooking one into one of the connector into the next one, and that would give you 4 on this one to use for graphs and accessories, and then another 4. So you could do 8 there. If you would need an extra one, you could come off of it, and then that would give you 3 on that one and another 4. So you can keep stacking these Ethernet hubs for as many products as you need. Like 360 imaging, I'm going to have the iPilot link. I'm going to have 2 Vahrenbergs, and I'm actually going to have the NEMA N2K bridge. So I'll be using all 5 of these. If I add another accessories, I would need to stack another hub. Then what you need to do is just pull that slack as you're pulling this down. Hold on to that. Install your new screws. So to finish up the install, we just need to finish tightening our screws. Just get them until they're good and snug. The last thing is our clip. This clip is going to have that long groove like we were talking about. Just grab your wires so that they in there. If you lean it towards the power cable, it's a lot easier to snap in. You snap it in, your wires are good to go. Charge up that remote and let's get GPS guided assistance. I'll show you real quickly how to just hook it up direct to a unit. If you're going to do the 5-port hub, it's pretty simple. You hook the extension, you hook it to here, and it'll share between both units because you'll have an Ethernet cable running from both of them. Okay, to hook directly, this would be our Ethernet cable that we're going to have hooked into the unit. If you're not going to share, if you just want this direct, you just take the cable, hook it directly into the unit, and screw it on. And basically your iPilot link connected now. If you're going to do it to an Ethernet hub, you would remove that cable. There is an extension cable that has a male and a female end. There's a little bit of notch. If you look at any Ethernet cable, there's a little pin here. Same thing in the unit. You need to match those two up. That's your indexing pins. Just screw that in, and then you would run this cable through your boat and hook it to your 5-port hub. I hope you enjoyed this segment of tips and tricks on how easy it is to install the iPilot link. Isn't that simple? I mean, if you can operate one of these screwdrivers and plug in and unplug a connection, you can put iPilot link on your Terova. So tune in next time as we do more tips and tricks, and watch for some videos of this product on the water this year. I did some field testing last fall, so if you check out some of my older clips in the Minn Kota playlist, you'll see iPilot link in action as I tested it. So check it out. There's a lot of awesome features in this product that's really going to change the way bass fishermen fish in the future. Thank you, and tune in next time.